in my mind, I usually used to ask myself, how does this nigga have just one male friend? I mean, how? It does not happen. And what is the problem? You must be the problem, because how? And yes, sometimes he'd mention a couple of his male friends who he used to hang out with, but they never hang out again. They never hang out anymore. Like if they just meet each other on the road, they'll be like, hi, what's up? But they will not be going out together. But these chicks who he calls his pals, he's always texting them. On their birthdays, they're being sent for flowers. Me, I don't even get, okay, I would get flowers, but I mean, me, I wouldn't even get the basket that he would send over to his friend. And there's this time, his friend was getting married. One of the chicks that he was calling his pals was getting married. And me, on the other side, one of my friends, it was his birthday. So I was like, so what's up? So how are we doing this? So should we go to your friend's wedding and then we go to my friend's birthday? I might just go to my friend's birthday and you go to your friend's wedding. You know, this nigga never went to his friend's wedding just because he does not want me to be seen in that wedding. And that really, that was such a major red flag. I know. Hola amigos, and welcome to the CC podcast, the Shall I Say It podcast. And here we shall be having candid conversations about our day-to-day lives. And also this podcast will serve as a safe haven to the millennials and Gen Z, and to just let you know that the struggles that you are going through or have gone through, some of us have experienced and conquered, and that just calls to show you that you are not alone. So sit back, relax, because we are about to have one hell of a ride here at the CC podcast. So as we all know, on the CC podcast, we always have our first segment as the karaoke segment. And today, leo nimeamua kuileta nyumbani, eh? Our song of the day today is by Sauti Sol, Friend Zone. DJ, take it away. I'm one drink away from saying I love you. Kona mambo na shindo ficha mama, leo lazima niseme. Drunk texting baby, telling you how I feel. Maji yamezidi unga masheri, wacha moyo. 'Cause I'm so tipsy and you're so in my head, and I'm trying not to lose my friend. Jumping off the friend zone, baby. Out of the friend zone, baby. And I got no parachute. Jumping out the friend zone, baby. Out of the friend zone, baby. And I hope I'm gonna land on you. Okay, that pretty much takes us straight into the topic of the day, because today, leo ni kumoto. Today we're talking about platonic friendships in romantic relationships. I feel like the last 3 episodes have just been heavy. They've been topics to just really think about. So today, let's take a sit back. Let's just take a deep breath and just let's be friends today. We just have a conversation. And today I want to talk about something that memes are all over about it. It is something that most of us who are in heterosexual relationships have gone through, and it is like a problem. It is like a small problem, but it is a big problem somehow. And without further ado, we're talking about platonic friendships in romantic relationships. My people, when I tell you, I have had my fair share of this. Trust me, baby, this is something that has given me some major PTSD. And I don't think right now I can date a man who is telling me, Ati, this is my bestie. Because, Ajay, you know what? Miss me, because that is, you will not find me there. I will not be there. I will not stay, and I won't stay. Reason being, to me, I really don't see how platonic friendships do work. And don't get me wrong, I know for a fact that there are those healthy platonic friendships that those people have laid out ground rules and it works really well. But this thing of Kanairo, of people saying, only bestie, you guys are always together hanging out. Oh, my bestie is coming through to my house. What? She's coming over to my house. To do what? My bestie spent the night over. You know what? You and your bestie can have a beautiful life together because I am not going to be a part of your clownery. I will not. And a small story time. Me, I dated someone who I only met one male friend of his. And he had very many female pals, and I put it in quotes because walikuwa wanaitangwa mapals. This is just my pal. And Babes was just there. Nimenyamaza tu. And in my mind, I usually used to ask myself, how does this nigga have just one male friend? I mean, how? It does not happen. And what is the problem? You must be the problem because how? And yes, sometimes he'd mention a couple of his male friends who he used to hang out with, but they never hang out again. They never hang out anymore. Like if they just meet each other on the road, they'll be like, hi, what's up? But they will not be going out together. But these chicks who he calls his pals, he's always texting them. On their birthdays, they're being sent for flowers. Me, I don't even get, okay, I would get flowers, but I mean, me, I wouldn't even get the basket that he would send over to his friend. And there's this time, his friend was getting married. One of the chicks that he was calling his pals was getting married. And me, on the other side, one of my friends, it was his birthday. So I was like, so what's up? So how are we doing this? So should we go to your friend's wedding and then we go to my friend's birthday? I might just go to my friend's birthday and you go to your friend's wedding. You know, this nigga never went to his friend's wedding just because he does not want me to be seen in that wedding. And that really, that was such a major red flag, I know. But I don't know what was wrong with me. I felt some type of way, but I never addressed it immediately because he'd just brush it off. And I was asking myself, if this chick is his friend, like a genuine friend, even though she's getting married, why doesn't he want me to meet her? Or why doesn't he want me to see her or we meet each other? Because I mean, she's your friend, right? She's getting married. There's nothing going on. And we all know someone getting married or someone being married, it doesn't mean anything sometimes nowadays. Okay, so fine, we're just getting married, but you can also be my side nigga. You know, and people are okay with that. And a life in a move on, unakuja kurealize it when you're fala. And that's how I felt at that time because I never met those female friends of his. I never met those pals of his. I'd always ask him, what's up? Why? How comes I've never met your friends? And he's like, see, they have their lives. See, one of them is not in the country. Oh, the other one just has her life. She's always busy with work. The other one, now she has a family. She started a family. Sijui nini nini. He? Kukuja kujua. Nilikuwa. Hey. I just felt like an idiot. But anyway, that is just how we learn. And with that whole experience, I never trusted platonic friendships. Like, even if you come to me and tell me, you know what, like we have boundaries, this is how we are, she has a man, I have you. Imagine me, I'm going to get away from that relationship. I'm just not going to do it because I'm not saying you shouldn't have a female friend as a guy. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a male friend as a guy, but these friends who you're always talking to, these friends who you're always hanging out with, nah. No. Platonic friendships should just be, they should have a boundary. And then you will come and find these people are too close. Like even the things that they do, you just look at them and you're like, you guys are still friends. How is that? But then they'll be like, yeah, we're friends. And then unakuja kupatikana, you are the idiot in that relationship. And everyone will be like, you never saw it coming. So, girlies, and for the men, if you have a babes who or a man who is in a platonic relationship, if they have not set these boundaries that I'm about to tell you about, well then, babes, there's something wrong. Avoid being too cozy with each other. And what I'm talking about is him coming to my house oftenly, or she coming to his house oftenly. Yani, she can even sleep over at his house. What is that madness? That is just crazy. If these people have ever had a friends with benefit kind of situation, then those are not friends. They have something more than just friendship, and you'll be the one who's going to be left there looking like an idiot. So please, we all know these emotions or these feelings never fade away. And yes, maybe it didn't work out, but if they're in a place where they are still hanging out, it means that they're still cool with each other, and anything can go down anytime. So that to me is just a major, major red flag. They should be giving each other time. I feel like if it's hanging out, it should be once in a while, once in a very long while. And if it's having a conversation on the phone, it's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? You're cool? How's your family? My family is good. Fine. Okay, sir, fine. Bye-bye. Cheers. Period. This thing of you guys even getting to a point where now you're telling her about me, or me, I'm telling him about you. This is where now the disrespect even starts getting in, because she knows all about me, or he knows all about you. And trust me, we never go to these besties when our relationships are flourishing, and you will prove me right or prove me wrong. But I know that for a fact. We never go for those besties when our relationships are flourishing. Here, relationships are flourishing. You know, I'm Kikuyu, so apo kuna nini ya maara na maero. It's a struggle. But anyway, these situations, people just go to each other when the relationship is on the rocks. Oh, we're fighting. Oh, sijui nini. Imagine he did this. Imagine he did that. Imagine she did this. What kind of a person is she? And the person will be like, I can't even believe your partner. But ulionanga nini kwa udem. Ama ulionanga nini kwa uchali. And you actually start seeing the flaws that you never used to see in your partner, because your bestie, who is someone you've known for a long time, is telling you, Ativile, this person is not good for you. So that's that coziness around each other is just no. Give each other space. And if you need to talk to someone about your relationship, it should be your boys or your girls, not your chick friend or your guy friend. No. That is unacceptable. Hey, there's something else in this Kanairo. People, you'll see besties kissing and you'll be like, hiya. So I thought these guys are friends. And they'll be like, yeah, we are friends. And you'll be like, oh, what? Whoever is going to be in this relationship with either one of them is going to be in a hot mix, because what in the madness is this? What is happening? No, we don't do that here in Africa. We don't do that here. Even at Alcohol Zungo, I don't think they do that, because how are you kissing your friend? Eh? Anyway, that is just not right. And I know you people are going to agree with me, but Mimi, platonic friendships, it's just something I don't think I'm cool with it. I don't know what you guys think about it. And I know there are healthy relationships, the platonic ones, where like we give each other space. You know, this is my chick. You know, this is my dude. There's a way we even talk. There's a way we even hang out with each other. It's totally different, and it's very much respectful, because you'll even find your lady is even friends with this lady friend of yours, or your dude is hata walikuja wakakuwa mabeshe, and now they're even hanging out with each other more than even the way you used to hang out. That is so healthy, and that is just beautiful, because this person might be a really good person, or might be someone who's bringing so much good vibes to your lives, and when they meet your partner, it's just a whole different vibe, and that's what we need. But this one for Kanairo of bestie, you guys, nah, you guys need to stop that. If you guys want to be together, just be together. Or you just want it to be a situation, let it be a situation. Stop calling it bestie and bringing in people in your lives to be in a relationship with, and then you end up hurting them. Unampiga character development moja akwa yamini, then now you're laughing at that person behind their back, mkimwetanga fala. Apana. Imagine sipoa. It is not right. It is not right at all. And I would like you guys to tell me, like, do you condone that in your relationships? For those who are listening and you are in a relationship, you are in a romantic heterosexual relationship is what I'm talking about. Do you allow that? Do you condone that? And if you do, how is that relationship of yours? Like, are you okay? And by the way, don't come to me saying that I'm insecure. I'm not insecure. Nimepigwa character development hapo nje. Me, I'm not about that life. So you can call me whatever you want to call me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the bestie bullshit, by the way. I'm not doing that. It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea. We move. So I would really, really, really want to have this conversation with you guys. I would really want to hear what you guys have to say, your views on this, because najua tuko wengi. Kwanza mabebs huko nje najua tuko wengi, because we normally talk about it. It's a conversation we've had. So I want to hear more of it. So please comment on our social media platforms and tell me what you think about it. Like, just let's be open about it and let's just talk about it and how it makes us feel, because it's not a good feeling when you feel like a dumbass and when you feel like people were taking advantage of your genuinity, and then they later on just leave you there high and dry. It's not cool. It is not cool. And you're just a trashy human being if you do that. And another thing, these platonic relationships, even if there's no one in these, like each one of them is not in a relationship, I have seen how they ended up. They either ended up together, or one of them is interested with the other one and the other one does not feel like that. So this guy is just broke and they can't even see each other eye to eye. They can't hang out together because things happened. And then now the love that you had for this person will later on switch or will turn to be hatred. You don't even want to see this person. You can't even breathe when this person is around you. It's just anakuchoke. Unasikia nika una suffocate because umse yako around. And I don't know. I've never been in one, but I do have platonic friendships, and they are the kidogo. I think I have 2-3. They are very healthy, if I could say that. Like, we all know I can call you at this time. If we hang out, like, I don't even think the last time I hanged out with my friends who are guys, I can't even remember the last time really. Even chatting, we rarely do that. And when we do, we have some really grown, deep conversations about life, generally about life. Something that if the wives come through, they'll be like, oh, okay, sawa, that's all you guys were talking about? Sawa, fine. But this one of you never meeting my friends or me never meeting your friends, but I hear of bestie, or even if I hear about them, I just see the way you guys behave around each other is just off. Me na flee. Me, I'm just out. Me, I'm just gone. I'm out. Deuces, adios. It's been real. Cheers, bye. So let's have that conversation. I feel like it's going to be a really interesting conversation, and it's something that I would want to talk about more, because I know people have suffered in these platonic friendships. But anyway, you can give us your feedback via Anchor. You can send your voice notes there and tell us what you think. You can also comment on our Instagram page, cc_podcast. Just let us know what you think about it. Also on YouTube, yes, we are on YouTube. You can comment below and tell me what you think about it. And on Spotify, you can listen in, CC Podcast. And I am so excited to just hear your responses and to just see what people have gone through, because I know you guys have gone through a lot. Mkisikianga my bestie out here. But anyway, until next time, it's been real. I've had an amazing time with you guys. Cheers and adios.